Alright, so here's the parts for that. This is the rotors and the brake pads. We're using the Vestas brand. So that's a 2013 Toyota Sienna. There you go. As you can see, the rotors here is grooved pretty bad. And let me see the other side. This side too. Yeah, customer complaining there's some squealing noise in that one, so we're gonna replace that. We checked the fonts, they are good, so we're gonna be doing this one. Also we might just repair this for him for free. We're not gonna paint it, we're just gonna pop it out and put that back in. And while we're doing that, we have another one here. This video is coming soon too. They said there will be coolant leak, so I'm testing it if I see any coolant leak coming out. And this one video is coming up on this one too. We did transmission fluid filter change, also some fluids in this one. But anyway, let's move these cars and let's get started. So we're gonna set this up so we can lift it. Before we actually do some work here, what I'm going to do is prep my rotors. I'm going to clean it, degrease it, because this comes with the oil inside. So we're going to clean that, so by the time we are ready to install it, they are already dry. And this one I already turned it off because I already see the leak start. See that? Yeah, so we have to lift the car so we know where's the leak at. So let's go continue with this one. All right, also before we work on the brakes, get into the habit of removing the cap for the reservoir. It's this one. You open this one here and open this up. Oh, before you open that up, make sure this is clean, so none of those dirt goes inside the fluid. So let's go ahead, open this up, so when we so we can breathe just a little bit, cover that. So when we push the calipers, it doesn't have any back pressure, and that will help it easily to push the calipers in. And these are the new rotors that we have. I opened it already. As you can see those here? Those are grease. We got oil came with this, so when they have it in the stocks, it will not this will not what do you call that, rust. See how thick is this? This is gonna have a shoe for a parking brake for this one. So I'm gonna clean this real quick. What I'm gonna do is get my brake cleaner, just spray it, remove that, put it in the side. All the screws gonna come out. So spray it all around, one in the back, same thing in the back, of course, and also the inside part. We're gonna do that on the both rotors, the brand new rotors. I'm gonna let it dry. So while I'm working on it, this will be dry. It's one side, and we're gonna do the other side too. All right, let's go ahead and start removing these wheels. We're starting with the passenger rear side. Of course, it's the rear side. Passenger right. Always start with the farthest one from the reservoir. All right. Once we get the last one, we remove this. Set that aside. Of course, this is our rotors. Just get a quick look. Get a better light here. Let's see it. Go. Yes, see that groove there? Oh, that's pretty bad. And the pads is not really that too bad, but the rotors are bad, especially on the other side. So we're gonna go ahead and replace this one. Get a good light here. Hold on. There you go. All right. What I like to do is to clean it up real quick. Spray it real quick. Okay. Let's go ahead work on the removing the rotors and the calipers. All right. Before we remove this, we're gonna remove the whole bracket so we can remove the whole rotors. We go to the back side. I'll show you. See if we can switch it around with a better view. Moving this side, go around, and you'll see two big bolts in there. And that's what we're working on. Let's see. We get a different angle on this light. What we're going to be working on is these two here. Let's see how I get. There you go. I think that's much better. Put this inside. Yeah. Okay. See this one here? We're gonna remove that too, and we're gonna hang the whole bracket. Let me go this side. Maybe this is a better view here. There you go. I think this is a better view here. So these two here, that 1 and 2, I believe that's a size 17. Yep, that's 17. See what you got here. Size 17. And then go ahead loosen that one. There you go. If it's really tight, you can put a WD-40, but this one is workable. I'll go ahead, close this one too. Might get it from the top. I don't have much leverage here. Let's see. There you go. There you go. Yeah. Make sure that we have a hook, so we can hook that up so it won't have tension on the brake lines. So remove these and the one on the bottom. All right. Get this one too. And then we'll be able to remove this one. Like that. If not, you can put it on top. I think I can put it right here. Here, it's not gonna fall as long as it's not going to fall. I'll twist it just a little bit. There you go. put it there. So I'm gonna go ahead, go back to this side so y'all can see what I'm seeing right now. So I put it there, just on top right now. So let's go ahead and start working on this side now. See, that's good as long as it doesn't fall. So we're good there. Then you'll be able to remove this rotor. Some of them has a screw that holds it, and this one doesn't have it. So, oh, my light fell. This doesn't have it, so pretty lucky with that. Then see this is the that's for your parking brake. It's a shoe system, so I'm gonna clean this one. So that could give us squealing noise sometimes when they're dirty. It's still pretty thick. I don't think they go bad that bad because that fast, because you don't break that. We just use that to hold your wheels when on park. So I'm just gonna clean that anyway. And after that, we're gonna put the new rotors. Before we put the new rotors, make sure you put some grease on this hub. I'm not gonna put a lot. I'm gonna spread it with my hand, with my finger, so it doesn't stick there. It's that. There you go. Just gonna put just a little bit there. I've seen a lot of them put plenty. I don't need to put a lot, just enough where it doesn't stick. Then we're gonna put the new rotors in. All right, let's put the new rotors in. Let's see. That's not the right one, because you see this hole, you gotta have an access hole for that, for the brake, parking brake. So let's spin that again. That's still not a good one. Keep spinning until you get the right hole for that. Let's see, this is pretty good right here, because let me show you real quick. From here, you have an access hole from the rotors right here. That one. That's what you want. I'm gonna try a different one. Nope, you don't want that one. See that? You don't want to see that metal part. You're gonna be open. So put it right there. That's good. To hold this one so it's not moving, you can put a lug nut in there temporarily while working on the brake brake pads. There you go. It doesn't have to be really tight. As long as you just hold it. There you go. So, and I like to clean it again because my hands are dirty. All right, then we're gonna go ahead and install this. Put this back. It's just the same thing how we remove it. Show you. Let's go ahead and put this back. Make sure you don't twist it. There you go. Oh, you don't want to twist the hose. Okay. And you go to the same location from the back. Oh, this one you can open this up now. See, you can open this up because you should start it at first, because now this is thicker. It's harder to open it up. But now what we can do is Go ahead and remove the pads. Even the pads is pretty thick because we're getting a new rotors. You must have a new pads as well. Every time you have a new rotors, you need the new pads. So this one, let's go ahead and remove this. All right, and then let's go ahead and install this. Okay, so now once we got that back, we're gonna go ahead and remove these calipers. This is a size 14. Let's go ahead loosen this one. Okay, same on the top side too. Let's go ahead and loosen them. Okay, once they're loosened, go ahead and remove those bolts one at a time for you. This one, okay. Then we're gonna go ahead push these calipers here. That one need to be pushed in because the pad's not gonna fit if we don't push that in. What I like to use is C-clamp. Works pretty well. Let's see if you can see the action here. All right. C-clamp goes around here. And this is the reason why we opened the reservoir, because it's pushing it in, all the fluid in. That's gonna go flush. Then we'll be able to put the new pads. Here you go. That's all the way. You can remove this. All right, that is ready. You see, I'm gonna clean that real quick. It's a little dirty. All right, let's clean. And also, before we put the pads, we need to replace these hardwares here and grease them. These are, some of the brake pad doesn't come with it, but most of the time they comes with new hardware. So we're going to be removing these, put a new one. Make sure it's clean and dust free, because it will cost you some squealing on this one. And I greased them too. Oh. Go ahead and put in new hardware. The other side too. There you go. And the top side, don't forget the top side. The other thing that always been forgotten are these pins. So you can see this is not retracting, so that means this is not greased well. Let's go ahead and move these. That is not greased well. We're gonna clean that up. There's two of them, this and the one on the top side. Do one at a time. Clean it, and then we're gonna grease it. So once you clean them, and go ahead and grease this one. There you go. Make sure it's really greased. what you want. Then to install it, put it back. To install it, you're gonna pull this back a little bit and let it lock. The rubber should lock in there, and then you should feel that. Let's see, do it again. There you go. There you go. See that? Start moving back and forth. That's what you want. And you're doing the top side too. This one here. Some grease as well. Couple locations. This one, I like to put it on the back of these. Some here, Alright, then go ahead and tighten this down. Alright, sure it's tight. Alright, and double check your work. Before we put all the wheels back in, I'd like to spray one more time here, just to clean it. Spray it with the brake cleaner, and we're done. We're gonna do the same process on the driver's side. Repeat it, and we're done. All right, guys, and that's how you do it for the rear brake pads and rotors for this 2013 Toyota Sienna. And if you like, you can actually adjust the brake pads here. I mean, that's pretty good. That's a pretty good drag. That's a good drag. All right, guys.